Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
Back there is Tucker.
Yep, that's me.
And we're sitting in our garage right now to show off the awesome ambient lighting in this 2023 Mercedes-Benz EQE 500 4MATIC sedan. Is that a mouthful?
It's a mouthful.
And in
I
this
don't even
video,
know what you said.
in this video, Holly's behind the wheel. We're going to tell you what this electric sedan is like for our family of three. Stay tuned. All right, Holly, we've had this one for a week now. We have taken it to Dallas and back, had extensive time in it, and got to see what it's like long distance traveling. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on the EQE 500 4MATIC?
I've had better.
Oh, well, okay. Let's unpack that, shall we? I'm not used to hearing that. We will start.
Oh, real? Are you bragging on yourself? What?
We will start on the outside. We'll work our way inside. Then we'll talk about driving impressions. I'm sure somewhere along the way we'll get into that. What are your thoughts on the style of this electric sedan?
There are things that I really like about it and things that I am neutral. There's not really anything I don't like about it.
Okay.
Neutral leaning on to.
All right. Well, unpack that a little. What elaborate?
Well,
for me.
it is like an egg.
The
So
EQE, which is funny because every time we log into this, it's set up as EQE guest. She says, "Welcome, EQ guest."
eek. There you go. Egg.
might as well be an egg. Welcome, egg guest.
So there's not really, well, it's all one big curve.
Yes.
There's not any like,
I think it's a circle. Like,
yeah, there's no vavoom curves.
yeah, a little bit on the hips, maybe. No, yeah. Mercedes describes the profile of it as the one bow design, and it looks like you've pulled a bow back.
When you said bow, I thought
Hair bow.
hair bow.
Yeah, no, archery bow.
Okay, makes
And
sense.
it is very aerodynamic to the point there's only like one bug splatter on the front of this from our trip to Dallas and back.
Yeah.
That's
Well, there
200
you
plus
go.
miles. One
In a
bug
buggy
splatter. And it was
area,
and it was a big bug. So it was like big enough he had no choice but to hit us.
But I do like the design of the front grill area. Of course, I love the puddle lights. Those are fun. Always fun.
And then we've got some cool tech in here. I'm just highlighting it now because we're at a traffic light. I don't know if this will be here when we're talking tech later, so I did want to call that out. But
That's okay, but I'm not sure what it's for.
yeah, it's a little too far away to tell. Like, it needs to be zoomed in. Like,
So that's supposed to like watch your traffic light? Like that's very harder to see than the traffic.
right. If, for instance, you're in a downtown environment and you had to like lean forward to see it because it's so far above the windshield, that's where that would come in handy. It's a wider field of view from the cameras up here. So you don't have to,
Wow. How often does that happen?
Downtown, quite a bit. Not downtown Tyler, but like Dallas and some other big cities. But anyway, you like the grill. The lights do a light dance every time you turn the vehicle on.
That's nice. I like the handles that pop in and out.
And make it very clear when the vehicle's locked and unlocked.
Yes.
And if you have the key on you and they're not popped out, you just kind of push them and they pop out on you. Thoughts on the interior then?
I definitely like the color scheme. It is
Brown and
very
cream.
nice. And
Chocolate and cream.
Cream is like a rich person's car, right?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Feels like it.
I will
You don't
say,
like it?
you and I had the EQS SUV last Christmas and also had cream and navy blue interior, but the floor mats were cream in that one. At least here in this one, we get chocolate floor mats.
Yeah, that's
so
better.
Fixed it, Mercedes. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a better.
We got those dirty within an instant. I'm not joking. It was rainy and we got those dirty quickly. So good colors. We've got some rose gold.
Some rose gold. You know, I like rose gold accents. Those are nice.
What are your thoughts right here with this faux wood panel?
I like it.
Yeah?
You don't like it?
I just wish it were real wood. I'm picky.
You are picky, and I'm not sure that I would even know that. I mean, unless I was like, which I'm not usually.
Okay.
Like that.
Other thoughts in here?
So, I like it.
We've got this
color. If you're talking about design, I like the color. I like the design.
We've got this floating panel on both the doors. You and I both have 3-position memory seats.
Which is nice.
Both have heat and ventilation.
Which is nice.
Which can be used simultaneously.
Yes.
Which someone my age appreciates. To all the ambient lighting, even around this panel here.
Yeah, even on the little air condition circles, vents. I really, you know, I love the ambient lighting and the fact that you can change it to whatever color you want. That just makes me happy.
I will say we've got these aluminum handles, door pulls. I noticed on our road trip to Dallas, we left it out in the sun, came back, and the way I drive, my knee was touching it, and it was hot.
Yeah.
Not Texas friendly with that. So
no.
Yeah.
Texas friendly.
Thoughts on this whole thing right here?
So I don't know if I've just been around Mercedes tech a lot more than I normally am or too much.
Oh, okay.
I don't like it. The more I use it, the more I don't like it.
Yeah.
My biggest complaints are, first of all, there's a lot of options on how the air blows at you.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of options is not always a good thing, because the majority of the time I've been riding in this car, and I know if I owned it, I would probably figure it out. But the majority of the time I've been in this car, my feet have been freezing and my top has been hot, and I cannot fix it. Cannot fix it.
This button right here fixes that a little bit better. It was on auto.
It does not fix it better.
It does have quad zone climate control.
The other thing that's really gets under my skin is the volume.
Yeah. Give me a knob, Mercedes. Why?
Yeah, it's so tiny, and if you're driving down the road and I'm trying to like turn the volume up or down, it takes too much concentration and focus off the road. It's unsafe.
And even the steering wheel is a slider that is also
and tiny. They're both sliders and tiny. And this is also a button. So if you press it wrong, and then if you
the Mercedes AMG GLE that we were in a few weeks ago, actually had physical controls for volume. Much more preferred than what we've got here in this one.
I'd like to have my little...
Yes, trackpad and control.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get back to interiors here in a little bit, but we are turning on the historic brick streets of downtown Tyler, Texas, where this should shine with its adaptive suspension. Tucker's wobbly head test. Tucker, how's your head back there?
You said say on the when you put it on the internet.
So I had to wait till I'm editing before I can see how his head is doing. How's your ride over there?
This is really smooth. And in fact, I just hit a big pothole and it didn't even move. The only reason I knew that I had a pothole is because of the noise.
Yep. So
really nice.
Between the adaptive comfort mode suspension that we're currently in, the wheels and tires on this, really good ride. And being an EV with a 90 plus kilowatt hour battery down below us, it's heavier than a typical vehicle this size, so it rides like a bigger vehicle than what it actually is. And the wheels are stretched, which improve the ride too. So all around.
Well, the ride is very nice.
Yeah. Are we done with the interior so we can segue to the ride? Or
well, you didn't talk about the climate controls, the four-person climate control, which is nice for the back seat to keep, especially If you have a car seat back there, they get hot. So it's really important for us to have air circulating to Tucker.
Which, perfect segue to installing Tucker's child safety seat back there. Okay, putting Tucker's child safety seat back here in the back seat of the EQE 500. It's pretty simple. We'll say these leather seats do feel nice and durable, but lower latch points are covered up by these removable hard plastic pieces. Now, if you owned the vehicle, trying to keep up with these while you have the car seat in place is kind of a problem, but for us, we only have vehicles for a week at a time. I generally keep them in the center console. Top tether is back here in the back window, which is not my favorite from my daily driver of a compact sedan. So we'll see just how easy this is. Otherwise, this is a 60-40 split bench rear seat, and the 40% is here on the passenger side, so you can still fold the driver's side down, and the release for that is on the trunk lid. I'll show you that in a bit. Bringing Tucker's car seat in. This is a Graco Extend-A-Fit forward-facing car seat, though we did use these when he was still rearward facing. They are dual use, but let's see, get this top tether in first. This is why SUVs are so popular. Trying to get these top tethers in sedans and then get them to where you can tighten them is just not fun. But lower latch points could not be simpler to see and attach down here. Make sure my strap isn't all twisted up, but yeah, lower latch points, super easy. Then we can tighten this down nice and snugly here in the back seat. Make sure and get that in. And then I fished the top tether slack through here, but I don't know that that's going to work. So yeah, this is 100% my least favorite thing about sedans, and I do believe why so many families are going to SUVs. But there is installing the child safety seat back here in the back of the EQE. I'd give it an E. No, honestly, I'd a solid B-. That wasn't the worst, but there are definitely easier sedans or easier vehicles that aren't sedans to put that in. But let's check out that rear cargo space. Okay, unlike the EQS variant from Mercedes-Benz, the EQE is a traditional sedan with a trunk. So very small rear window back here, rear glass, and an actual proper trunk. The EQS sedan hatch is actually that. It's a hatch, but here you get a proper trunk. And you can see we actually have a 40-20-40 split bench rear seat. I said 60-40 earlier, but here's 40-20-40. The release to fold those is actually here on the trunk lid. So I've released the passenger side, but gotta actually push it forward. So there you go. There is your 60-40 or 40-20-40 split bench. The space back here is nice, though not just overly spacious. And then underneath the false load floor here, you do have some stuff for fix-a-flat, an air compressor, things like that, for if you have a flat tire. This is the 110 charge cable supplied by Mercedes. It's velcroed into place. It's very aggressive. I don't know, this whole cargo area just doesn't seem very Mercedes-Benz to me. It feels a little, I don't know, mid-tier luxury, not uber luxury like a Mercedes-Benz should be. But after all, we do have a power closing trunk, so maybe I'm being too picky. And that's a perfect place to pause and say thank you to this video's sponsor, Lectron EV Chargers. Lectron supplied us with this 48 amp wall charger mounted here in our garage for testing multiple different press vehicles, including this Mercedes EQE and this Lexus RZ. And it makes for it makes it completely possible to do exactly what we do here on the channel, and that is test EVs for you. This one is so easy to use and so quick to charge our vehicles that we absolutely love it. You can find all the products that they offer and everything that they've sent our way by going to gtgaragetalk.com/gear or clicking the link down in the description below. So we've talked interior style, we've talked climate controls and all that. What about storage in here?
I really like the
Huge.
Yeah, the huge under console storage.
Look, we can touch.
Oh, let's hold hands. It was big enough when we went to Dallas for me to put my purse and a few bags, shopping bags under there. So that's nice.
And I see there are 2 USB-C ports down there too. So if you wanted to charge a device and leave it down there, a tablet, whatever, you could.
And then you have your storage in there, which is nice.
2 more USB-C ports.
It's a fair amount of space.
And then hidden storage under here. Qi wireless charger, cup holders that you can deploy or remove.
Or make bigger and smaller.
Yep. So
that's nice. I like that you have the option to move the cup holders in case you want something else.
Hide
that's
it.
Nice.
Especially if you've got your phone wirelessly charging in there, out of sight, out of mind. So that's nice. Storage in the doors, felt lined, damped glove box over here. Map pockets behind us. Pretty good storage back behind us as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a good amount of space in here.
How would you say it rides and drives?
Very smooth.
Yes.
It's a nice, smooth drive. And because it's an EV, it has some get up and go. Yeah, it's a comfortable ride too. The seats are very comfortable. And I like this color of seat.
So my aunt was riding in the back seat with us to Dallas and back. She was commenting on how nice it was, how it just ate up the miles as we were going. She was at no point uncomfortable back there. She had a heated seat, didn't need to use it in the Texas heat, but we have ventilation up here. 4-wheel steering. Have you noticed it?
I mean, I'll be honest, no, I don't.
So the rear wheels on this at low speeds turn in opposite directions of the front wheels that kind of make the car pivot, which makes it super maneuverable in our driveway. Like I can do, I feel like I can do donuts in our driveway, but I can't maneuver it very easily in our driveway. And then at high speeds, they turn in the same direction, which can kind of help you glide from one lane to the next. So that's something I had noticed in it. It works very well. And again, it shrinks the footprint of this as you're driving it down the road. You do have to be careful not to cut corners too closely because again, you turn a whole lot better in this.
You turn a whole lot faster.
Yep.
Yeah, so I haven't cut any corners.
Yep. Cut no corners.
One funny thing about this vehicle, which is not unique just to this particular one, but Tucker had to teach me how to open the sunroof.
Yeah. Quick slide of your finger opens the sunshades, and then one more time opens this massive panel above us, which I won't do because that's where our secondary camera is mounted. But
it shows the youngins are
coming up with the tech.
Yeah, coming up with the tech, not me.
Yep.
Here I am. I can't regulate the air or open the sunroof or anything. I was having a rough time.
Yep.
Are they trying to race us?
From the sounds of it, we could probably take them.
Oh, we definitely could, but we're with our family, and this is a family review. And
so that brings us to window sticker. What do you think the MSRP of this 2023 Mercedes-Benz EQE 500 4MATIC sedan would cost as spec'd?
78, 83, 93. Higher than that? Oh, no. Not. We don't even need to know.
She's giving up, y'all.
Is it in the 6 figures?
99,470. So flirting with it. And you can get a model up above this. It is a more performance trim. It's the EQE AMG. have fun with that name. It starts at 106, but
Yikes.
this one starts at 85.9.
What do you get better for that one?
This one starts at 85.9, goes up to 99,470 as spec'd. We've got a lot of stuff, including the ventilated seats, the AMG line package on it, the heated steering wheel, fun stuff like that.
Heated steering wheel.
I'll have this posted on our website when we post our written review. The EQE AMG gives you more torque, therefore more acceleration. This will do 0 to 60 in 4.5. That'll do it in 3.2.
Oh, that's what everybody on the road needs.
More speed?
More speed.
Yeah. Which, this thing is unbelievably quick, which for us translated on our road trip to having the power to merge or get out of somebody's way as we needed it, or to make sure you aren't stuck in an orange light.
With them. Here we go. Honk at him. Don't honk at him.
So, given the price, given what we know about it, the range, over 300 miles of range, turned out to be a very good vehicle for us going to Dallas and back. But would you buy it?
It was comfortable. Well, I'm cheap, so probably not.
It does have head-up display and ventilated seats. Two things you really like.
It does, and I do love this color.
Okay.
It's very nice. I do like it. Yeah, I'd have to spend some time deciding on if the tech is something I want to fight with later on down the line.
Yeah. So there you have it. That is Holly's take on this one. If you want to see some more stuff from her, some behind the scenes stuff, go find her on Facebook and Instagram at Female Consumer. You can find all things GT Garage Talk at GT Garage Talk on Facebook, Twitter, or X, or whatever it's called. Instagram, Threads, YouTube, everything is at GT Garage Talk. Or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com, read more about this, see the price breakdown of this one. But until next time, gearheads, bye.
You didn't say bye, Tucker?
Bye.
Bye.
It is nowhere near as thick as this one. This one, she chunky. Look at it. That's a chunky key. All right, is everybody ready?
Ready.
Tucker?
Ready. Wait, I'm not ready. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm not ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk.
I'm gonna fix my hair.